my god. Oh my god. Yeah. Big 14, what the fuck going on? Hey, hold up, take a moment, count my guap, count my guap. All these racks bumming in, they bumming in. Hold up, hey, count my guap, count my guap. Can I stop coming in, coming in? Put up in a drop top, she dropped it. I put up in a drop top, she dropped it. My diamonds dancing high skies, they hold this. My diamonds dancing high skies, they hold this. Yeah, hold up. I don't know what planet I'm on. I'm a king, little bitch, watch the throne. Off your heart, yeah. Steady causing havoc, yeah. Bitch, I'm ballin' hard just like a maverick. Money stretch long, little bitch like elastic. Now that bitch steady calling me Mr. Fantastic, yeah. Hey, no, I keep a ratchet. If you play, boy, I turn your ass to ashes. Automatic, doom, bill, bitch, I'm blasting. Put you in a casket. Money sit long, it's elastic. I don't know what planet I'm on. I'm a king, little bitch, watch the throne. I feel like Bardo, I'll chop off your heart. Yeah. Hold up, take a moment, count my guap, count my guap. All these racks bumming in, they bumming in. Count my guap, count my guap. Can I stop coming in, coming in? Put up in a drop top, she dropped it. I put up in a drop top, she dropped it. My diamonds dancing high skies, they hold this. My diamonds dancing high skies, they hold this. Yeah.
Astral worlds, my planet, my home. Clouds too high, the fumes too strong. Mix this cup for way too long. Add it up, don't subtract it. Pour this egg with me and let's get blasted. Straight up, Lambo drive like a dragon. Can't fall asleep at night cause they attacking. Yeah, I hop in the coupe, go insane. I disappear, go David Blaine. We don't live the same. I feed all my bitches decaying. I never come to drown the pain like the octane. I'ma put 6 in a Lambo and jet to the plane. Move for this chain with your elbow. I hope you got aim. Don't need no more stains or get high like my name. Yeah, hide out in the trees with the bumblebees. Please say the name 3 times. We gon' pop up on you like I'm Bloody Mary, man.
Hold up, take a moment, count my guap, count my guap. All these racks bumming in, they bumming in. Hold up, hey, count my guap, count my guap. Can I stop coming in, coming in? Put up in a drop top, she dropped it. I put up in a drop top, she dropped it. My diamonds dancing high skies, they hold this. My diamonds dancing high skies, they hold this. Yeah.
Yeah. Todos están pendientes a ti, pero tú puesta pa' mí, haciendo que me odien que tú eres mía, mía, tú sabes que eres mía, mía, tú misma lo decías cuando yo te lo hacía.
Yeah, dile que tú eres mía, mía, tú sabes que eres mía, mía, tú misma lo decías cuando yo te lo hacía. Yeah, 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 yeah. Bebé, yo soy fan de tu caminar, te doy todo lo mío hasta mi respirar. Contigo veo todo como en espiral. Quiero tirarnos fotos y que se hagan mirar. Tus ojos me concentran como adelar. Contigo me sube el overall. Te toco y hasta el mundo deja de llegar. A nosotros ni la muerte nos va a separar. Bebé, yo soy tuyo nada más. Dile que conmigo te vas. Que dejen de tirarte. Que a ti nadie va a tocar. Dile que tú eres mía, mía. Tú sabes que eres mía, mía. Tú misma lo decías cuando yo te lo hacía. Yeah, dile que tú eres mía, mía. Tú sabes que eres mía, mía. Tú misma lo decías cuando yo te lo hacía. Yo soy tu Romeo pero no santo. A tu bobo con la for y los espanto. Muchas me quieren desde que yo canto, pero yo soy tuyo nada más. Yo soy tu Romeo pero no santo. A tu bobo con la for y los espanto. Muchas me quieren desde que yo canto, pero yo soy tuyo nada más. Dile que tú eres mía desde la high. El yerno favorito de tu Mike. El coco que tenía todas las Jordan y las Nike. Dile a tu bobo que dejen de darte like. Quiero esta noche entera para recordar los tiempos en la escalera. Dile que yo no soy cualquiera. Yo soy tu primero, tú eres mi primera. Todos te quieren probar. Lo que no saben es que no te dejas llevar de cualquiera. Y todos te quieren probar. Lo que no saben es que hoy yo te voy a buscar. Yeah, yeah.
Dile que tú eres mía, mía, tú sabes que eres mía, mía, tú misma lo decías cuando yo te lo hacía. Dile que tú eres mía, mía, tú sabes que eres mía, mía, tú misma lo decías cuando yo te lo hacía.
I got a question for you guys, chat, real quick. So that last song I just played was Mia by Bad Bunny. You know why I played that song? Here's the reason why I played that song. The reason why I played Mia by Bad Bunny is because the title of the song, Mia, is in all capitals, M-I-A. You know what M-I-A stands for? The abbreviation M-I-A stands for? The abbreviation M-I-A stands for Missing in Action. The abbreviation MIA is Missing in Action. The Celtics were missing in action yesterday against the Brooklyn Nets. Where the fuck were they? Brooklyn, they have 2 wins. They had 2 wins in the year. And you lost to them? What are we doing? Brooklyn. Well, like, what are we doing? We really lost to the 2-win Brooklyn Nets yesterday? That's not actually real. Did that, like, legitimately happen? Tyler 1? Who's Tyler 1? I just realized I need to go to the Tannen booth also. I just realized that as well. Oh, got it. Oh, wow, we did lose. Wow. That's crazy. Brooklyn has 2 wins all season, and we lost to them. Who was their leading scorer? Oh, wow! Guess who their leading scorer was? MPJ. No shocker there. 30. He dropped 33, bro. He dropped 33 points. You know who had a good game? You know who had a good fucking game? Nick Claxton. Get that guy on the Boston Celtics right now. Get that dude on the Celtics right now. I want him on the Celtics immediately. He should have been on this team yesterday. He should have been on this team at the beginning of the year. I want him now. I want him on this team. I'm done waiting for it. Get me Nick Claxton on this team. They need guards. They can have Anthony Simons. They can have Simons. If that's not enough, shit, they can have Baylor Simon also, as far as I'm concerned. I needed Nick Claxton on the Celtics yesterday. I needed him on this team yesterday. I needed him on this team a month ago when the season began. I am sick and tired of seeing these fans put in mock trades for LaMelo Ball. Like why? Why? No. Putting in mock trades for LaMelo Ball. How about we go get a center, which is what we need? Anthony Simons, 2 first-rounders, might not even need to do 2 first-rounders. A first round and a swap. Actually, a swap might actually be more valuable for you, actually. I gotta do mock trades. I have to do mock trades tonight. Because again, this team is not going anywhere without them getting a center. They're just not going anywhere. I needed Anthony Simons on this team yesterday. Let me take a look real quick. Wow, there's actually teams worse than Brooklyn? Holy crap. I would not have guessed that. Turn down the volume of this TV real quick. Alright, well. Here we go. Nick Claxton, 2 Celtics. Anthony Simons, 2 Brooklyn. You guys can take Baylor, I hardly know where Shilerman. Be my fucking guest. Alright, where are the picks? Where are the picks at? Actually, I should show you guys my screen while I'm doing this, right? I should show you guys my screen while I'm doing this. Oh, look at that. Look at that. This trade also gets the Celtics under the first apron. Wow. Two missions accomplished in one trade here. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Give you guys this second. You guys can have this pick. You guys can get this pick too. Screw it. 2 seconds and a first. Honestly, top 8 protected. Top 8 protected first. Yeah, let's try this. Chat. This deal has to get done. This deal needs to get done. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. This deal for the Celtics has to get done. Nick Claxton, who's 7 feet, defensive freak, can grab you rebounds, can score in the paint at will, very athletic big. You're trading Shireman, you're trading Shireman, which I'd be okay with, obviously. You're getting rid of Simons, but you're losing Simons anyways, because, again, I do not think they're going to re-sign him after this year anyways. If you delete one of the second-round picks, will this still be acceptable? I don't know, probably not. But again, I really don't care about the second round picks. And here's why. Because Claxton's gonna have what, 2 more years? Nick, yeah, he's gonna have 2 more years after this year on his contract, and the number keeps getting lower for his contract. Nick Claxton contract. Yeah, next year he is making $23.1 million next year. So the number drops for Nick Claxton for you next year at the age of 27. Then in 2027, 2028, his number is at 21 million roughly. So his contract's going down. So you're losing money every year on this deal. And you're getting yourself a really good center on top of that. For me, this is a no-brainer. This is a no-brainer. Now, the question is, here's the question that you might bring up right now. Here's the other question that people might bring up. Well, you're getting rid of your spark off the bench. Okay, let's play around real quick. Let's play around with the starting lineup real quick, and let's think about this. Let's talk about this as if your team is healthy. Let's go based off of that. All right? Let's go based off of the fact that your team is fully healthy with Tatum back on the floor. Your starting five based off of your lineup, like based off of your talent. Here's what the lineup would look like for you. Payton Pritchard's your starting point guard. Derek White's your shooting guard. Jaylen Brown's your 3. Jason Tatum's your 4. And Nick Claxton's your 5. That's a really good starting 5. That is a really, really good starting 5. If you want to say you're losing a spark off the bench. Alright, well, here's my second lineup I got for you. I got Derek White at the point guard. Alright, I got Derek White at the point guard. I'm going to go Josh Minot at the 2. I'm going to go Jaylen Brown at the 3. Jason Tatum at the 4. And Nick Claxton at the 5. That way, you don't lose your spark off the bench and Payton Pritchard goes back to 6-man. Where we've seen him flourish in that role in the past. That's still a really good top 6. That is still a nice top 6. Then if you want to really view the payroll of what it's going to look like for next season, Celtics will be at $199 million. They'll still have their mid-level exception. Where they could go after a guy for like $5 million, get themselves like a decent piece there. Because I think the second apron is going to be around like $10 million around there. So you're going to have a little bit of wiggle room to play around. To get yourself a decent piece at least. But I expect maybe you even get rid of Garza too somehow this season too. Who the heck knows there? There's definitely some room to be played around. But I would love this start. I would love this start. And I also love this too because again, this gets you under the first apron. What trade could you do with Hauser? That would just be a flat salary dump if you were to ask me. I think that would be more so of just a flat salary dump. This move for Brooklyn, I don't know what your guys' situation is with Cam Thomas, but it looks like you're going to lose Cam Thomas next year. And I think with Simons, Simons has to be the face of a team. Like, I feel like with how he plays, he needs to be like the face of your franchise. So, for me at least, I feel like you might be able to sign him to a contract and maybe build around him and Michael Porter Jr. Again, you're probably going to need a center after this point, but I mean, hey, if you really wanted to just go that far, let's just do this real quick. Let's do this. Boom, there you go. And this trade, it still goes through. This trade still goes through. Oh no, it don't. Oh, probably because he just signed. Okay, that's why he can't be traded till December 15th. But like, you get the point. The money still matches. The money still matches regardless, so it doesn't matter who you get rid of or whatever. But like, actually, this deal does not put the Celtics under the second apron. But this would be a nice little starting point, because again, I think for Brooklyn, for their draft, they're probably going to go center. That's just my guess. They're probably going to go center. I got to start watching myself some college basketball to get acquainted with the prospects that are coming. But Anthony Simons, Michael Porter Jr. would be a nice starting point for them. It would be a nice starting point for them. Because again, I think, because people are saying that Anthony Simons is the next Damian Lillard, like they see a lot of Dame in him. He's a scoring guard, so he needs to be like the face of a franchise in order for his game to flourish. And I think he could do that in Brooklyn. I think he could flourish in that role in Brooklyn. Not here, that's for sure. I think he'd be a perfect fit for Brooklyn. Like him and Michael Porter Jr., excuse me, Jesus Christ. God, I haven't heard that name in forever. Especially if they're going to lose Cam Thomas. I mean, hey, if you guys feel like you're going to lose Cam Thomas, I mean, you can send him over this way to us, too, and, like, we'll throw maybe another first-round pick for you guys, and then we can just call it a day there. But, this is who I want, though. I want Nick Claxton on the Celtics. I think, you're not going to find a better center on the free agent market. I don't feel like this offseason. So, I think that is, like, going to be your best option for the Celtics with the center position. Again, that is only if, like, if they are thinking about bringing, maybe they're thinking about getting Porzingis back. If they do, then that's different, obviously. But like, I don't know. There's a lot of questions still with Porzingis. So I don't know how that's going to work. I just don't know how that works. But a lot of players are already talking about how this new CBA sucks, and like it took you forever to realize that. What about the possibility for Sabonis? There is none, really. I don't think there's an option for Sabonis here. I mean, I can show you. I can show you why. But I've seen enough with this Celtics team. I need to start doing trademarks myself. And legit, reasonable trademarks, as opposed to people saying LaMelo Ball. Like, no, dude. We don't... Why? That makes no sense for me. The Celtics going after LaMelo Ball, because we don't need a guard. We do not need a guard. We need a big. We need a center. That's what this team needs right now. Sabonis is what you asked. Okay, where is Sacramento? Oh my God, is Sacramento all the way at the basement? No, they're pretty much. Ugh. So here's why Sabonis doesn't work. $42 million for Sabonis. Right? You trade him to the Celtics. Simons could work here. Because, again, they are looking for a young point guard. So, like, Simons could work here. But now you still need to get yourselves $9 million under. So the only way, so Hauser would get you close. And let's see if this trade goes through. Probably not. It don't. So you need to get rid of another 4.6. Because they are only able to take back 100% of the salary they are sending out. So basically what they're saying is you can take back only... You gotta take back most of the salary. That's basically what... Like, during, I think that's a rule during the season at least. I don't know how it works for the off season, but... You gotta be pretty close to matching is basically what I'm trying to say here. So you got Sabonis. So like you're gonna have to add somebody else in here with roughly $4 million. And the only way realistically you do that is if you add Pritchard in here too. And like this deal will go through. And yep, this deal does go through, but I am not doing this deal if I'm the Celtics. I'm not doing it. So that's why. That's why. Sabonis is basically out the window unless you're trading basically your entire bench. And Sabonis is turning 30. He hasn't looked that great this year, so like for me at least, I'm not doing this deal. I'm not doing it. And for me, I don't think you need a star center. Like, I don't think you need, like, a top-of-the-tier talent center either. I don't. I just think you need a really good center. It might not be a name that people will want to hear you go after. Like, people obviously love seeing you get stars. Like, again, people saying LaMelo Ball. Or, like, I heard somebody say Stephon Castle. And I'm like, dude, no, we don't need guards. We need a center. That is the biggest need right now, is a center. A center. That's what this Celtics team needs. He only had 5.2 rebounds. I was just about to say, here's somebody right here where I would be okay giving up 2 pieces for. And that'd be Jaren Jackson Jr. I'd be okay doing, like, again, because you have to wait to till January 15th because he re-signed. But if I was the Celtics, I'd be okay doing this. This wouldn't be a bad trade, especially like if the Grizzlies are going to lose Ja Morant. I wouldn't mind that deal for the Celtics. No, I didn't mean to do that. I wouldn't mind doing that. That wouldn't be a bad trade for them. Again, we mentioned a trade not too long ago. Where is it? They're seventh they're seventh now. Like I don't know. I don't know if they do that or not. this is the trade that I mentioned not too long ago that the Celtics should look to go after. This gives them a bench piece, and it also gives them their starting center, a very young starting center. Again, I don't think you're gonna get any like star talent players. I don't see that happening for this Celtics team. I don't see it. But there is a path where you can get yourself a really good center to help you win now. And, like, that's what you should be shooting for. You should be shooting for really good, like, probably not all-star centers, but, like, fringe all-star centers. Like, people, like, centers that are, like, on the verge of, that are, like, borderline all-stars is what I'm saying. Like, they put up really good numbers. Like, really good centers who put up good numbers where, like, they show potential. Like, Nick Claxton is I shouldn't say he's not an all-star center, but he's a borderline all-star center. Like, he's on that line. Mark Williams is another guy where he's not an all-star. I don't even know if he's a borderline all-star, but he's definitely looked at as a very good center in this league. Utah has one, but he got hurt, unfortunately. Again, unless you wanted to take Yusuf Nurkic for a year, no, I'm not really high on Yusuf Nurkic. Dallas. Okay, let's talk about Dallas real quick. Because it looks like Nico Harrison just put them in a rebuilding process. It looks like Nico Harrison put them at the beginning of a rebuilding process. Now, there's a few centers on this list. And it's not Anthony Davis. I don't want Anthony Davis on this team. I don't want AD on this team. He's too injured. He's too unreliable. He don't work. He don't work for your timeline right now. There's two guys I look at here. And I say, they could either they could show some potential, or they've already shown that they can be really good in this league. One is Daniel Gafford. The other one is Derek Lively. Now, for me, I would rather take Derek Lively on this team. A lot younger. He showed a lot of upside a couple years ago. He don't cost you much. Dallas could look to ship him off. Probably for cheap, too, because, like, he's not really doing that great this year. But under the right system and under the right situation, we've seen him flourish. I mean, that year, his first year when he was with Dallas, I thought he was phenomenal. I love his game. I think he could be a really good player in this league, a really good center. And it's not gonna. And listen, it's not gonna cost you much for him either. I don't think it's gonna cost you much. You might have to give up a first. Let's see. Again, that's a might. You may have to give up a first. Let's say. Let's say. Say the 2031 first. No. Hold up. Time out. Let's do top 5 protected. Top 5 protected. Then maybe a second. Then you might have to throw in like a second round pick. Or 2. Whatever. And then let's give them Chris Boucher. Actually, I want to put somebody in here that will work right now. Shyman. Like a first, maybe a couple of more picks in here for Derek Lively. This deal should go through. Yep, this deal goes through. You gain around $3 million in cap space, but like that's okay. You get yourself a center on a very cheap contract too, and it still opens you up to do another trade because you still have Simons on your team. But this helps the this right here helps the rebuilding process for Dallas. I mean, they get a young player that could have some upside, and then they get themselves a pick, maybe 2 picks, I would say, in this deal. Again, this is me hoping. This is me like hoping. This is. I'm not saying they accept this deal, but I'm saying like this would be like a good starting point. If you wanted to get really fancy here, this would be a deal I would really want to see happen. It's going to fail because oh, that deal wouldn't even work for them. Never mind. That would put them in second ape in hell. Okay, hang on. Let's take out Shyman. So it would just be like this. No, this don't work either. Wow, Dallas is screwed. Holy shit. They are not in a good situation whatsoever. They might, like this is why I also go back to the other deal with Lively saying they might have to give up some of these pieces just so they can get themselves out of this hard-capped hell. Oh, are they already at? Oh, damn. So they're already at second apron for the most part. Holy shit. Damn, they're in a bad situation. So you might actually be able to get Derek Lively for something cheap because they might be looking to just shed some money off their payroll. That's crazy. That's insane. For Dallas fans are like they're in living hell right now. Anyways, Lively's one name. We talked about Lively, we talked about Claxton, potentially Jaren Jackson, depending on how that situation goes. Who else did we bring up? Is there anybody else I should bring up for centers at least? Oh yeah, we mentioned Sabonis, but like that doesn't work for your situation right now. Talked Mark Williams and Grayson Allen. Who else, chat? Who else would be a center that the Celtics should just go after? Here we go. I just thought of one. Team that's probably gonna look to get younger. If I had to make a guess, because again, this team is really old, and actually, now that I'm really looking at this team's roster, they have 2 centers, but like they only have like one legitimate center, as one of them is basically on the verge of retirement, it looks like. So I don't think you're gonna be able to trade with them, unfortunately. I mean, they're kind of hands tied to themselves to what their roster looks like. And take a look at Charlotte's situation. They don't really have many bigs either. Yeah, they don't have any bigs really that much either. So it's like, damn. Oh, Cockbrenner's killing it over there. Oh, I wish we drafted him, dude. That would have been insane. We would have been fine. We would have been perfectly fine. See, Portland. Who does Portland have for centers? Damn, Rob does not look great either. Oh my lord. Klingon. You're not going to be able to get Klingon. We both suck at drafting, man, but at least you guys got Hugo. Drafting Hugo over Cockbrenner. Honestly, that's not where I was gonna go with that. Where I was gonna go with that is trading for all those second round picks with Orlando. Like, we had the second pick in the second round that we could have used to pick Cockbrenner, but we ended up trading the pick away. That's where the issue is. Yeah, a lot of the draft picks for the most part really. There's been only a few that has stood out. VJ Edgecombe's one of them. Obviously, has Flag even looked that great this year? He's looked okay. Flag's looked alright. Ace Bailey. How's Ace Bailey looked? Ace Bailey has looked, I shouldn't say terrible, but like, he has not looked great. Who had the number 2 pick? Hugo is 4 years younger than Cockbrenner. You didn't listen to what I said. The problem wasn't the Celtics drafting Hugo Gonzalez. The problem was the fact that they traded the 32nd pick that they could have used to draft Cockbrenner. That's the issue. It's not that the Celtics picked Hugo. It's the fact that they traded away that second round pick that they could have used to draft him. That's the issue. That's the issue I have. I mean, Hugo so far has looked a defensive-minded player, and oh, you're talking via. Well, you said my name. That's why I said that. Because that's why I said to you. Yeah, on that comment, you said, Jesse, dog, Hugo is more than 4 years younger than Cockbrenner. You said my name, so that's why I thought you were talking to me. So. Yeah, all good. Nipples looked really good this year. Good lord. I don't understand how it will never make sense to me. It will never make sense to me how Charlotte just does nothing, dude. Like bro, I'm looking at some of these guys that are on Charlotte, dude. You would think that they'd have 10 wins right now. Like based off the stat sheets that I'm seeing right here, you guys can see my screen obviously, but like, dog, how? Right. No, 100% agree. That's how we felt also when we picked Baylor Shireman over Filipowski. That we knew that was a miss. I should say we knew that was a miss. I thought that Shireman's 3-point shot would carry over to the NBA, but it just never did. It never did. But I did want Filipowski on this Celtics team, though. I did want that. I would have rather had that over Shireman. That's 100% sure. I even think I said that during that draft stream that I did. Yeah, sometimes just stuff like that just doesn't make sense. But what are you gonna do, though? It is what it is what it is. It is what it is. And like now it's really hurting the Celtics because like again their only center is Neemias Queta, and legit the rest are nobodies. Boucher hasn't done anything this year. Garbage Garza is awful. I don't give a damn. Like Garza's had only like a couple of good games, but like that's really been it. And it's just crazy because like in the preseason, I was like, "Yo, he actually looked like he could be a steal." Then he got some time during this regular season. It's like, I don't know. I'm just not really too high on him. He doesn't play like really much defense. And, like, the Celtics really need, like, a defensive-minded center. And they really need, themselves a guy in the paint who can protect the basket and who can just rebound. Because that's the Celtics' problem is that they've been getting out-rebound. And that was kind of the story last night's game also. Wow, Celtics actually out-rebounded the Brooklyn Nets 44-41. I thought the Brooklyn Nets won the rebound game. I mean, it looked like it from when I was watching it. But I still stand with the fact that they can't protect the paint. They can't do it. And they're not able to do it. They just can't. Too many fouls. Just too many fouls called. I can't even blame them shooting threes anymore because like they're shooting 35. They shot 35 threes in this game, so they attacked the basket a lot more than they did at the beginning of the season. Like, they're not living or dying by the three anymore. So it's just like, I can't blame that. I can't blame the living or dying by the three, because that's not a thing. The defense is just mediocrity. Brooklyn got 6 blocks in this game to your 1. You had 24 assists to your 13 turnovers. They had 31 assists to their 14 turnovers. Yeah, it's close to a 2-to-1 ratio between your turnovers and assist numbers. But the defense is just not. It's not up there. The defense is not. It's not as good. And again, I don't want to pinpoint people in specifically, but like, Simons had 2 steals last night, but like, he's a walking one-on-one. You take him one-on-one, and like, no, most of the time you're gonna be able to score off him. Simons just doesn't fit this team. Simons just doesn't fit the team scheme. His shooting splits are getting better. He's at 43% from the field, 40 from 3. He's at 2.6 assists a game. Like, that assist number is getting up there a little bit more game by game, but like, he needs a team built around him. That's what I feel like, at least. I feel like he needs a team that's built around him. I mean, he's had some good games. Last night, I thought he was alright. He had 4 assists to 4 turnovers, though. So, like, that's, yeah. Excuse me. $23 points last night. 63% from the field. 33 from 3. 4 assists. 4 turnovers in that game. The night before against Brooklyn, he had 11 points. He had 5 assists on 3 turnovers. So, like, that's not terrible in terms of playmaking. In the win against Orlando, he had 3 assists to 2 turnovers. Like, there's only one. How many? I gotta count here. 1, 2, 3. There's only been 3 instances where he's had 5 assists or above. He needs to have 5 assists or above every single game. Like, his bare minimum should be 5 assists a game. That should be his bare minimum. Oh, no, here's another one. He had 6. No, wait. No, I'm right. 3. There's been 3 games where he's had 5 assists or above. How many turnovers is he averaging a game? One and a half. I mean, I can't take it away from him. He definitely tries on defense. I mean, I'll give it to him. He tries on defense at least. So, like, there's props there. But, like, for me at least, I don't know. I still view him as more just like a scoring guard. That's just how I view him. So, like, he just doesn't fit the team. He just doesn't fit the team, and like he doesn't fit the team. He doesn't play make as much as I would hope for him to. Like if we look at years in the past, last year he had about 5 assists a game. The year prior, 2023, 2024, he only played himself in 46 games, but like he had 5.5 assists a game. So, I think he's gonna get dealt. I think he's gonna get dealt at the trade deadline. I just don't think he fits the scheme. I don't think he fits the scheme of this team, and like he doesn't fit the timeline. And gotta trade for a center. You have to trade for a center. And you have to trade for yourself a pretty good center, too. It cannot be... You can't... Honestly, I'll go as far as saying it cannot be for, like, a superstar player where you just pork yourself in salary cap hell either. It's got to be, like, trades that we were talking about. Trades that we were mentioning. Either that or you ride the season out with him. You let his $30 million expire. And then maybe you visit the free agency. But again, who are you going to bring? Are you hoping maybe Kristaps takes a salary cut or whatever? I mean, there's not really much that's going to be out there for the Celtics to do. Are you hoping maybe Porzingis is going to take a salary cut to come back to you, where you save yourself some money? Hartenstein, yeah, I mean, Hartenstein probably, I mean, they'll probably accept that club option. Vucevic is old to me, like he's a little bit on the older end. Maybe you go after DeAndre Ayton, maybe. So, if it was up to me, though, I would go the trade route. I would go the trade route so you don't lose Simons for nothing. And that's just how I'd go about this. Again, you don't need another scoring guard on this team. You do not need another scoring guard on this team. Honestly, I think your bench could be fine without him too. I still think your bench could be fine without him. You don't want DeAndre Ayton on this team, dude. I'll tell you something right now, dude. Let me tell you, dude. His career has revived with the Lakers, dude. His career has revived. Look at these numbers. The free throw numbers, yeah, definitely not great. We can both agree on that. Averaging almost 17 a game. Almost a block a game. 8.8 rebounds a game. Nearly 3 offensive rebounds a game. He's 7 foot. I'll take him on this team. I will gladly take him on this team. Showfi, what's up? How we doing? How we doing in the chat? I'm yapping so bad. That's my job, honestly. That's my job. So what do you suggest I do here? What do you suggest I do here? Honestly, you know what we'll do? You know what we're gonna do here? Not good? Damn, that's insane. That's crazy. My bad. I think everybody else in the chat would disagree, though. You might reconsider it. I will say, I think I honestly will at least agree that I have been yapping quite a bit. But, like, I mean, this Celtics team is giving me UUDY? Alright, let's do that then. Let's do that while we wait. You're a basketball fan? Me too. Actually, a pretty big basketball fan, if I say so myself, where I just go to so many of these games. Yeah, that's a good question. Favorite team? Yeah. Actually, we'll save this till the end of the stream. Ooh, that's why she came in here so hostile, saying you yap too much. Because I'm a Celtic fan, she's a Laker fan. She doesn't want to hear me talk about Celtics. That's what that's about. I get it now. Now it makes sense. Now it makes sense. Are you from LA at least? I feel like I should ask that question at least. Is like, are you from LA? I haven't done Discord calls in a while. You are right about that. That's not why you came in here like that? Maybe a little bit. You are from LA? Alright, I'll give you a pass then. Alright, let's do this actually while we're on it. Who? Me? I didn't say anything about your team there. Wait a minute. Time out. I didn't say anything about your team. Why is this lagging now? Alright, hold on. Alright, there we go. Cool.
NBA Cup loss to the
Not me? Alright, cool.
Nets. Do I want to talk about this game? No. Am I going to talk about this game? Yes. Because...
Well, I mean, what do you talk about like this guy? Me or you talk about him? There's two. I feel like there's plenty of guys in this room here. That's not really that specific.
By Xfinity Mobile. Now, this game was a relatively ugly offensive game for the Boston Celtics, okay? They come out of the gates, shoot 37% during the first quarter. Then over the final 3 quarters of the game, they commit 13 turnovers. In those final 3 quarters alone, it just felt like they couldn't get into a rhythm. There was miscommunication happening across the board.
Talking about the guy in the chat, right?
For some reason, whatever that reason is, that the players on the Celtics
yeah, I think we're all confused here.
on the same page tonight. Bottom line, that's what it felt like from start to finish during this game. There was no rhythm. The communication was not quite at a level that we've seen out of this team over the past couple of weeks when they won 8 of their previous 12 games. It just seemed like they just weren't on the same page during this game. And it happens, right? We're not going to make excuses. It happens to the best teams in the league, but it certainly happened to the Boston Celtics tonight. And on the other side of the ball, the Brooklyn Nets did not.
Whoa, Viom. Hey, yo, pause on that comment that you just made there. Whoa. Hey, yo.
Have the same issues.
Hey,
They
yo.
scored 70 points during the middle quarters of this game, 40 during the second quarter, 30 during the third quarter. In those 2 quarters are when this game changed. Again,
Let's calm it down a
turnovers
little
for the
bit.
Celtics
my
over those
guy.
final
This is
3
her
quarters,
first time on this
and during
stream.
those
Let's
2
not give her the wrong
where
impressions
the Nets
about
made
who we
their
are.
run. How many turnovers did the Celtics commit?
All right,
I'm
we're
gonna
better
tell
than
you
this.
right now. 6 during the second quarter alone. In the third quarter, another 5. So 11 turnovers during those 2 quarters where the Nets wound up scoring 70 points. 10 points off turnovers during the third quarter and another 10 off turnovers during the second quarter. So 20 of those 70 points that the Brooklyn Nets scored during quarters 2 and 3 were off of Boston's turnovers. You just
You're not gonna
can't
win.
give extra possessions to a team that does not have the same level of talent as you. And certainly,
It's not-
I think
it's
even
not
the
even
Nets,
close.
in the back of their minds, they might not say it, but I think even they know that the Celtics were the more talented team that took the court tonight. We've also got to point out that this was not Derek White's night. Okay, we've come to expect very high things out of Derek White. He's been a borderline all-star in the past couple of seasons. Rose up from, what was it, outside of the top 100 in terms of the NBA rank. Rose up into, what was it, 20, 28, 29, something like that this season. I can't remember the exact number, but he has risen so far up the ranks. Everyone's come to expect a lot out of him, and he simply did not play well tonight. This might have been one of his worst NBA performances of his career. 2 for 13 from the field, had a turnover, was involved in a couple of those miscommunications, missed a couple bunnies around the basket, just things that you don't typically see out of a player of Derek White's stature. And that's the type of night it was for the Celtics. Like, no one really had it going. I know that Jalen Brown.
Yeah, like Derek White. White has not looked great this year. Normally he does it all, but this year he's done a lot less. I don't know if it's because there's more pressure on him to be the second guy on the team or whatever it is. I don't know. Could be that his new role, being the second guy, like being option B, might be a little bit too pressure for him. Could be the case. Could be. But yeah, not too great so far this year. Not too great. 35% from the field, 30% from 3, like. His defense is still there, and his playmaking has been really good. But the shooting splits and the averages and the points per game.
Brown wound up leading the team and scored 26 points on 18 shot attempts, but just outside of that, it really didn't feel like anyone had it going. Neemias Queta, great job crashing the glass. He had an excellent game from that perspective, but no one really was able to play at the level that we've come to expect at both ends of the court.
No.
And for long durations of this game. They were like brief stretches where either one player or the team would give a little bit of a signal that there was some life over there on the Celtics side, and then that moment would fizzle away and the Nets would go on a run. That being said, the Celtics did make a run. They somehow almost overcame Derek White's rough performance. They somehow almost overcame those turnover woes in giving up 70 points during the middle quarters. How? Well, they got a little bit of energy behind them, and it started when Hugo Gonzalez was out on the court to start the fourth quarter. He injected a little bit of energy into the team. The Celtics started forcing turnovers. They started finishing possessions defensively, grabbing rebounds, forcing misses. Their lead, the deficit.
I mean, there's something there with Hugo. I'll definitely
minute
admit there's something there with Hugo.
The third quarter, the Celtics went on a 22-6 run to cut that lead all the way down to 2. Jordan Walsh put home a dunk to cut that deficit all the way down to 2. And at that moment, it felt like, oh my God, all of these things that have gone against the Celtics tonight, all of these things that they haven't done well, it felt like they actually might pull off this comeback win. And the crowd was, you want to talk about a crowd pop, when Jordan Walsh put that dunk home to bring this to a 2-point game. The crowd was energized. Like, they were ready to celebrate a monster comeback win. And that's when the wheels fell off again for the Celtics. Those same things that were creeping up throughout the first 3 quarters crept back in during those critical moments when they could have taken a lead, when they could have finished off this comeback win. During those most critical moments, they either couldn't get a stop, or they couldn't put together a good quality offensive possession. It just seemed like that miscommunication came right back into the fold, where not everyone was on the same page, and they just weren't able to execute strong and solid offensive possessions that would lead to quality shots. Now,
that's felt like all season, right?
Critical stretch of this game.
Just been inconsistency.
When Jaylen Brown picked up his 5th foul with just under 6 minutes left during the third quarter. And I know we already touched on that, but let's touch on it again here. The Celtics challenged that call. It was an offensive foul on Jaylen Brown. His left elbow made contact with the defender's face. However, the Celtics challenged it, in my perspective at least. It looked like they were looking for an approximate foul, that the defender was going to be called for a defensive foul before that elbow from Jaylen Brown. The refs reviewed it. They said, call is not overturned.
I mean, that's a foul. I mean, come on.
Jaylen Brown. The refs reviewed it.
Right.
They said,
that's a bad angle, but you can see that he's hugging him with his left arm there. That's a foul.
Call is not overturned. The call stands. So Jaylen Brown did pick up his 5th foul and therefore had to check out of the game with 5:52 left in the third quarter. Now you're leaving the Celtics, a team that's been struggling offensively, without their best player, without their best scorer, without one of the league's most elite scorers and consistent scorers this season. That put the Celtics at a significant disadvantage as they went through those final about 6 minutes of the third quarter, and that's when the Nets, again, went on their run and pulled ahead by 18. Now, that was one challenge that didn't go the Celtics' way. Joe Mazzulla challenged it. The call was upheld. Jaylen Brown picks up his 5th foul, heads to the bench. Moments later, Jordi Fernandez, the head coach of the Brooklyn Nets, he challenged a play that also went against the Celtics. It was a foul when Anthony Simons was taking a 3-pointer, and a foul was called. Said the defender hit him on the hand. He was going to go to the line for 3 free throws. Now, this is a guy who's a 90% free throw shooter for his career. You've got to imagine he's going to make those 3 free throws and continue to get the Celtics back into the game. However, Jordi Fernandez wins.
What's up? How we doing?
And right after that, Luka Garza was the center on the floor for the Celtics, as we all know, and I think he would admit, not the most athletic big man in the league, or the longest big man in the league in terms of reach and wingspan. He's the guy that's got to do the jump ball for the Celtics against Nick Claxton, one of the most athletic, longer centers in the league. Claxton won the jump ball. Shortly thereafter, the Nets score a layup, and right there, with that challenge from Jordi Fernandez, that's a 5-point swing right there.
Yeah, that's a difference maker. That's a difference maker. That's almost a 2-point swing. That's almost a 2-possession swing. Defense has been inconsistent. The offense has been inconsistent. The playmaking has been inconsistent. The rebounding has been inconsistent. I mean, everything realistically has been inconsistent for this team. It just has. Thoughts on handles showing next to the profiles as opposed to their name? I could care less, honestly. Why, did they used to show their names? Doesn't matter to me what it shows.
Okay, no free throws, no 3 free throws for Anthony Simons, and then a layup at the other end for the Brooklyn Nets.
Killer.
That moment is really when the game started to change and really when things started to go in Brooklyn's favor, and that's when they went on that run to pull ahead by 18 points, which proved to be an insurmountable number for the Boston Celtics. So there's 2 coaches' challenges. I thought both of them were good challenges. Joe Mazzulla has to challenge that, even if he thinks they might not win. He has to challenge that.
You don't want Brown
to try
getting
to
his
preserve
fifth.
Jaylen Brown's 5th foul, keep
Right.
him at 4, keep him out on the court, hopefully give the offense a chance. He just didn't win the challenge. And then Jordi Fernandez did. It was a great challenge. The defender did make contact, but it did not interrupt the shooting stroke of Anthony Simons, and therefore it was not a foul. So right there, 2 challenges, 2 huge moments that lead to a 5-point swing for the Brooklyn Nets, and then they went on a run to finish the win from there. And look, you got to give credit where credit is due. Listen, I know some of you out there might think that I'm biased. I've got to say, I watched the Brooklyn Nets tonight. That did not look like a 2-12 team. It didn't. They were a 2-12 team entering this game. They did not play like it tonight.
True.
They played like a team that was connected.
You played down to competition. That's what happened, Celtics fans. You played down to competition. You said 2-12. This should be a walk in the park. Same as you guys did against the Utah Jazz. Don't want to go there because, I was at that game and, I got frustrated over it. But that's what happened. You played down to competition. You made them look much better than what they were. And they actually came to show up. And they came to ball. And you didn't. That's what happened. That's the truth on it. You got to come back tomorrow. And you got to win against Orlando. You have to beat that team. They're on the traveling night of a back-to-back. They're probably flying over here right now, if I had to guess. They're probably flying over here. No Paolo Banchero tomorrow. You should take that game. You have to take that game from them.
They played like a team that has elite athleticism, length, defensive connectivity. And then Michael Porter Jr., as I said, was the best player in the game, particularly at the offensive end.
And it's a much earlier game than normal. It's a 6 o'clock start. Gotta win tomorrow. Celtics, you gotta win tomorrow.
16 points during the 4th quarter alone, 33 points to lead the game overall. He was excellent across the board. And really, the Nets were as a team. I was very impressed by what I saw from them tonight. Again, that did not look like a 2-12 team. Now, did the Celtics allow them to play that way?
Yep.
Sure, you could make that argument. That could be on the Celtics at least a little bit, maybe a lot of it. But you got to give credit where credit is due.
Oh, for sure.
That Nets team played a very strong basketball
They deserve to win the
game
game
tonight.
more than
I've
you
always
did.
said this.
That
Brad
is
Stevens
100%
used to use
sure.
this term as well. Every game in the NBA is its own entity. And there's always talent on the other team. You never know how that talent is going to show up. Tonight, the talent for the Brooklyn Nets showed up and played a great game across the board. Got to give credit where credit is due. The Celtics should have played better. There's no question about that. Boston is a better team than it showed tonight. But Brooklyn played well enough to win the game regardless of that. So credit where credit is due. A great game by the Brooklyn Nets. All right. We're going to take one comment from our fans tonight because most of them weren't feeling too fuzzy and warm after this one. The holiday spirit certainly isn't feeling strong in Celtics Nation after this loss. So we're going to take one comment. This one's coming in from Charlie Gessner on a few observations on what he thinks led to this loss. So Charlie, you're up here. Let's see what you got to say.
Hey
He's a
guys,
fan?
my name is Harris Heller, and I've been a full-time YouTuber for over 10 years now. And if you are a YouTuber or you're trying to be...
All right, as promised, the comment coming in from Charlie Gessner says, D. White, 2 for 13, didn't help. Couldn't defend Porter off the high pick and roll all night. Queta gave him too much space after the roll all night. Nice night from Simons, who kept them in it. All right, let's go one by one here, starting at the top with Derek White, 2 for 13. As I said, it is difficult for any team to win when one of your best players has a night like Derek White had tonight. 2 for 13, a turnover, missed some bunnies around the rim. Listen, it's going to happen. It was a clunker for Derek White. That was a big contributor to the Celtics not winning this game. They still had a chance, but it is so hard to win NBA games when one of your best players just simply doesn't play well. Derek White had an off night tonight. It happens. Going into the next part of this comment, couldn't defend Porter off the high pick and roll all night. Queta gave him too much
they
space
couldn't.
after the roll
They couldn't.
all night. Certainly, we can consider this, right? Like maybe the Celtics needed to switch up their coverages a little bit. Maybe it was just simply a fact of their defenders not executing the coverage that Joe Mazzulla and his staff wanted them to execute. There was one comment after this game about the coaching staff not making any adjustments. Well, we don't know. Maybe they might have made adjustments and the players just didn't execute it. We were not in the huddles. We don't know. Okay, so don't always make assumptions. It is possible that the players just simply did not execute what the coaching staff put together as a game plan or as adjustments within the game. But it was Michael Porter Jr. put the pressure on the Celtics. He was great on the perimeter with some catch-and-shoot three-pointers. He was great off the dribble with the pick and roll. And with this roll that we're talking about here from Charlie, that Queta gave him too much space after the roll. Sometimes as a defender, and in particular a 7-foot defender, you're put in a tough spot. Tonight, Michael Porter Jr.
Listen, I liked MPJ when he was in high school, like when he was on Ball is Life.
Defense was not able to adjust to help Queta in those situations. Michael Porter Jr. made the shots.
Dude had a
that he was given,
nasty
and
jumper
he is a
when he was in
main
high
reason
school.
Why the Brooklyn
And in
Nets
college.
were able to grab this win. Now, last comment here. Nice night from Anthony Simons, who kept them in it. It's funny, maybe not funny, but I turned to one of my coworkers when Jaylen Brown went out with his 5th foul, and I said, it's Anthony Simons' time. Like, the Celtics need an offensive punch, and Anthony Simons did his very best to provide it. Wound up scoring 23
He ain't baby
points during
KD,
this game.
saying
10
he's
of 16 shooting
putting
from the
KD
field,
and MPJ in the
and
same
much of that
sentence is
scoring
not.
did
No.
come during the second half.
No.
7 points during the fourth quarter.
Not gonna go that far,
13 points overall during the second half. So he did try to give the Celtics an opportunity to win this game, driving to the basket. Like, this wasn't just 3-pointers. And sometimes we've seen him this season heat up from long distance. Tonight he was actually cooking, going to the basket. That's how he got the Celtics back into this game. Of those 13 points, none of them were from 3-point range. He was putting pressure on the defense by getting to the rim and making shots, making floaters, putting the ball off the backboard with blow-by drives. So it was great to see from him that when Jaylen Brown went out, he was able to step up and give the Celtics a little bit of that offensive punch that they needed to try to have an opportunity to win this game. And they did have an opportunity to win this game. They simply did not take advantage of that opportunity. Number one, 2 things can be true. One is that they earned the opportunity to potentially win this game. They did that. 2 is that they gave away that opportunity once they got there. Okay, both of those things can be true, and that is true of what happened to the Boston Celtics tonight. Now, as is always in the NBA, you don't have too long to sit and sulk after a loss. Okay, this is a tough one, but you out there, the Celtics down there on the court, we're going to be back out for a game on Sunday hosting the red-hot Orlando Magic. It's time to turn the page, okay? The Celtics have already beaten this Magic team once down in Orlando. A couple of great games, by the way, that we saw down at the arena down there in Orlando. And I'm estimating and I'm predicting that we're going to see another good one here Sunday night. Tip-off is at 6 o'clock. That game is on NBC Sports Boston. You can catch Brian Scalabrine and myself at 5:20 in the afternoon and evening that day for a pregame show from right back here in the.
All right, that's all that needs to be said from this video here. Yeah, but like their talent is nowhere near each other. Like, stop it, dude. There's no. Their talent is nowhere near close to each other. Like, that's disrespectful, man. You cannot put them two in the same breath. You just can't. All right, well, let's talk about Bruins real quick. A lot of people are saying Bruins are back, so on and so forth. I mean, I have an opinion on it. Not a lot of people are really going to like my opinion on the Bruins right now, but, like, I feel like they're having an overrated season so far. And the reasoning why I'm saying they're having an overrated season so far is just simply because, oh, wow, would you look at that? Hold on, wait a minute. Wait a minute, people. This goes perfectly to my discussion. I did not know this till just now. But as of this current moment, instead of the Boston Bruins being in first place in the division, you are now fourth in the division. Why are you fourth in the division? Detroit has more points than you so far right now. And on top of that, Tampa Bay and Ottawa has played less games than you. And they have the same amount of points as you do right now. So, they're ahead of you in the standings. You guys know that there are only 3 teams in the Eastern Conference who have 10 losses. New York Rangers, the Maple Leafs, and you. Okay? The problem is, you don't have an overtime loss. If you were 13, 6-4, or like even 8-2, you're up here. But you've just flat out lost games. You're the only team that doesn't have an overtime loss this year. And listen, this is also why I love the fact that I love this, because it really shows how good a team really is. While yes, these two teams statistically should not be better than you, but they get the edge because you've played more games than they have. So if Tampa wins these next 2 games, they're going to have more wins than you do. Ottawa, that's a little bit different. They'll have the same record as you. Same with the Canadiens, same with, like, realistically right now, Detroit's 13-9. Like, let's take out the overtime losses. Detroit's 13-9. Tampa Bay is 12-9. Ottawa's 11-10. You're 13-10. Montreal's 11-10. Florida's 11-10. But again, you've played 2 more games than 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's a possibility where you have the same record as 1, 2, 3, 4 other teams. So, are you really that good this year? Are the Bruins really that good this year? Or are they just benefiting? Are they just benefiting with the fact that they have played more games than other teams have? Let's go by conference here. If you go by conference, the Bruins are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the 7th seed. And listen, Philly's played you played 3 more games than Philly. So realistically, you could be you could be the 8th seed. There's a chance Montreal ties with you. There's a chance that who was the other team that I mentioned that was in the Atlantic? Was it it was Montreal and Florida. Like, those teams could legit leap up in front. You've just been barely above average. You've been barely above 500. Do the Bruins play tomorrow? They do. They play the Sharks. Should be a win. That should be a win. You can't beat the Sharks. Goodness gracious. Should be able to beat the Sharks. But now, still in a playoff push. So that's better than what I would have thought you would have been in, but like, you've played the most amount of games in your conference. You've played the most amount of games in your conference. Philly has played 3 games less than you have. Pittsburgh, yeah. They played 2 games less than you, but like, again, they have 5 overtime losses to their 6, so like, I mean, they have a chance to get above you in the points. I guess this is also why I hate the points system too, because like, realistically, you should be looked at as better than Pittsburgh. You should be looked at better than, I don't know. I honestly can't really say for Montreal, because like, you could have the same record as them. Florida, you could have the same record as them, but like, I mean, for me, right now, with this Bruins team, it's just going to show that, like, you've been You've been Not great, but I mean, you're 7-10 in your last... You're 7-3 in your last 10, so, like, that's obviously very good, but, like... Again, how good are you, really? That's, like, the main question, is how good are they actually? I mean, they could be falling out of the playoff picture within the next couple of weeks. They could be. Fortunately? Why fortunately? What? I'm so confused on that. Why fortunately? And who... why... never mind. Never fucking mind. Who are the Bruins facing the rest of this month? San Jose, New York, Detroit, and oh Lord, oh my God, it's a back-to-back. Oh, dude. Why did they do that to them? I think you should win both of these two games, but that's just me. You should win this one too. Detroit, I don't know. Detroit's been playing out of their minds as of recently. So I have zero idea what could happen there. Oh yeah, also guys, I gotta make a list of like what games I'm going to hit for Bruins games. I gotta make myself a little list of some games that I do want to hit for Bruins, because I do want to capture some Bruins content for you guys too, as opposed to just Celtics. I am planning on going to a Patriots playoff game. I am planning on going to a Patriots game. That is definitely a must do. So, definitely be on the lookout there. Let's do this. Guess we can do UDY now. Now that we got a little bit of Bruins talk out the way. I mean, good win last night against the Kings. I don't know why I was so exhausted yesterday, but like I watched the Celtics and I just couldn't. Sometimes these West Coast games, I can't make them. I cannot make them. I know Geeky had a nice little wrist shot to end the game. I watched the highlights. I did watch the highlights at least. So, we want UDY. Is she cheating with her gym buddy? Yo. Let's check it out.
I chose the domain name joshharmon.tv because I think about my content.
Oh, well, Agent Zero just kind of
This hateful about everything. Nervous.
blew what's going to happen.
She's gonna do. I'm hoping for the best.
Why did that pop up on my feed?
I'm expecting the worst. Expecting the worst? Yeah.
Today we're helping Brandon test his girlfriend's loyalty. Her name is Valerie.
Like for a while, like I kind of had like the suspicion. On top of like just getting into like arguments with her, like over like stupid like small things all the time. For the past like couple weeks, we just like the communication just hasn't been there.
What do you mean, Ayo? Ayo to what? That's the title of the video, dude. Ayo to what? That's literally... Bro, whoa. Ayo on you, my friend. Ayo to you, my friend. Tough? The fuck you mean tough? No, I'm not even gonna get mad because I know he's trying to rage bait. I know what he's trying to do. He's trying to rage bait.
To this guy at the gym, like according to her for like friend reasons, right? But like I just wasn't buying it. Like it just seemed really off, so we got into like an argument about that.
Valerie has given Brandon many reasons to test her loyalty, so the plan is for Brandon to bring her to this house that our team has bugged with hidden cameras and microphones. When the time is right, our decoy James will flirt with her and ask her on a date.
I just want to know like if she's checking out or not, because like she's not communicating with me, and on top of that, if she spoke to this guy at the gym, like she gave her her number, like what's to say she's not doing that with other people?
Her giving a guy her number at the gym is crazy.
If she see him at the gym every day, they're talking every day. I didn't even know about that until like I saw a message on her phone and I had like brought it up to her too.
That's crazy.
At first I just saw the message and like I brought it up to her. I was like, oh, who is that? And she's like, oh, you know, this guy that I met at the gym. And it's just like that's just not weird. Like, why would you do that?
Inexcusable for sure. It's disrespectful.
Exactly. She's like, dude, like we're just friends and everything. Like I don't see like what the big issue is. And like I'm telling her, like you're in a relationship with me. You shouldn't even be talking to other guys like that.
Yeah, because you guys were technically friends before you guys got together.
Yeah,
Appreciate
so like,
Justin.
let's just say this like friend at the gym is about to develop into something else. So,
Coming from a girl's perspective, if like a guy came up to me at the gym and I had a boyfriend, like I wouldn't just fully give them my number.
I guess this guy at the gym could just be a friend, but at the same time, Valerie has given Brandon more red flags.
she goes out like a lot.
Yeah, I'm not gonna sit here again. I'm not gonna sit here and say girls cannot have friends that are guys. That's controlling. That's being, what's the word that I'm looking for? Controlling, manipulative. What's the word that I'm looking for? Shit. Insecure. That's being insecure, controlling, manipulative, whatever. Like I'm not gonna sit here and say to them like, hey, you can't have this, you can't do this, you can't do that. You can't go see your friends, none of that. Like, if I'm in a relationship and all I know damn well is like, if I'm in a relationship, I am not changing how I live my life, but I will adjust to the situation. Like, I'll spend some time with her, obviously, but I also will not forget the people that I am very close with. So, like, and I wouldn't expect her to do the same. I wouldn't expect her to do anything else. I wouldn't expect her to spend all of her time with me and this, that, so on and so forth. I wouldn't expect that. Like, honestly, I would see that as a red flag if she spent all of her time with me and just drifted away from her friends, whether they're girls or guys or whatever it is. Like, I would view that as a red flag because it's like, well, you want to be with me 24/7, but like, are you only with me because like you need me all the time, or like, you get what I'm saying? Like, show the people that loved you before I got here the same love that you did before. Like, go and do that. Like,
And she doesn't tell me. She goes out with her friends, supposedly, and she's like, oh, yeah, you know, my bad. I was at this party and everything. I was like, why didn't you just let me know? She just, like, blows it off every time. She's like, you're overthinking.
oh yeah, if she's not letting him know, though.
You're, like, too controlling. It's like,
She called you controlling?
yeah.
Damn.
You guys live together or separate?
Well, it's separate, but, like, she comes over, like, here and there.
Okay.
Personally, I don't sense a single ounce of controlling in this guy. Something's got Valerie scared, distant, or busy, though. Because apparently they're hanging out less and less.
She had this whole, like, dinner thing planned out, and she just...
Oh, they're hanging out less and less.
8 p.m., so...
Yeah, no. She's drifting away. The relationship's over. Like, the communication's drifting and the hanging out is getting less and less. Like, nah, she's slowly checking herself out of this relationship. Like, hate to say this, but I know. I can tell. Been there, done that.
Like, pretty early. She just leaves, so kind of...
She leaves? She just leaves?
Well, she said that she had, like, work early in the morning, and that's why she was leaving, but, like, it's 8 p.m. It's not even late.
Yeah.
That's cap.
I want to hope for the best. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like it could go anyway.
If Valerie's checking out of their relationship, she's got to let him know that. Maybe she
Right.
doesn't, though. Maybe she does want to be with him and is just going through something. If that's the case, she has to stay loyal today.
When I told you guys, like, what her type was, it's like, you guys got the... on the dot.
This man really called James his girlfriend's type. Maybe he meant it more like, oh, this is the ideal version of a guy she would fangirl over, but still.
I'm your friend at the end of the day. I'm your friend. We're on the same team.
At this point, I feel like if she agrees to, like, go out with him or, like, she gives him her number in general, I feel like that's
enough for you?
That's a fail. Because, like, it's already been, like, an issue for, like
Right.
that we've gone over multiple times. So if she does it again, it's just like...
With so many red flags, I'm surprised these two haven't broken up yet.
This is
Yeah.
the first time I could say it's gonna 100% be a fail.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah, me
because
too.
he's saying that
It
he's
is.
not normally her type.
Thank you. I was gonna point that out.
When a girl tells me that,
Like, how, like, okay, here's my thing, yeah. Maybe that's why she's checked out. Maybe he's just not her type, and he knows that, so, like... So, what? Here's my thing. Why are you putting her to this test? Just break up with her already.
With you for money,
I feel like she's looking for the looks, but she knows that she's secure at home.
Right. Yep.
James is gonna be her decoy, but Daylon is gonna be.
This is a fail.
He's gonna be coaching him.
Some of you may have recognized James, and some of you may also remember his performance in the last episode he was in. It was good, but not the best.
He needs to stop doing so much talking and just like.
James's only flaw really was that he missed so many opportunities to ask her out.
Skiing I never tried because I've only been there once. What about food?
I love sushi.
I'm not the biggest fan of raw fish. Should I going out?
Yeah, I mean, regular, so.
I can't believe they brought this decoy back. That's kind of crazy.
What else would you do in your free time?
This man kept selling instead of going for the close, but Daylon thought we could fix that.
He can do it. He already got the confidence. He already got the looks. He already got the conversation skills. Let me coach him and let me teach him how to close. He got the Snapchat. He was creeping around his intentions. He's a yapper. He's a yapper. Let me take him under my wing, teach him how to close.
Yeah, and the coach chose him as his #1 pick.
See?
So if you coach him up, alright, screw it.
Results may vary.
We take this to.
Daylon's Decoy Academy, because finding a good decoy is honestly hard. You know what's even harder though? Finding a good doctor. But that's seriously, you know.
Okay, this is the.
Figure how serious in that. People ready to pay her, so he had to act fast. But unfortunately, he wouldn't be able to pick up the PS5 until the weekend, eventually asking if she
Whoa.
off of Facebook Marketplace and offer up before, so we were hoping it didn't seem out of the ordinary. He told his girl that Lindsay supposedly had other offers and people ready to pay her, so he had to act fast. But unfortunately, he wouldn't be able to pick up the PS5 until the weekend.
Is this
Eventually
the
asked-
30th anniversary PS5? Yo! Yo, this PS5 right here, this shit's fire. Like, this one looks insane, dude. Sometimes I wish I waited on that one, low key.
But after some convincing, she eventually agreed. So from there, we had Lindsay reach out. Lindsay told Valerie.
Yeah, it's the limited edition 30.
General things to make
Yo, that's crazy.
Hey, I know we've kind of been texting back and forth about the PS5, but I just wanted to call and like double check that you're coming today and everything.
Yeah, like they made it look like the first PlayStation. Like that's that one's fire. I think it's a lot of money though.
Okay.
Depending on traffic.
Yeah, that's totally fine. No worries.
With Valerie confirmed to still be coming, we finished setting everything up, finished going over our plan, and eventually got into our positions.
Have you ever watched a show like Around Here or anything?
Me? No.
Lindsay continued texting Valerie as we waited.
How you feeling, bro? How you feeling?
Nervous?
He's coming right off the bench, so this could be a 6 Man of the Year developing story.
After waiting and waiting for a very long time, the moment of truth finally arrived.
Hello.
Oh, she's here.
Okay, coming. Sorry.
Valerie had arrived, and if I didn't already mention it, to get her here, both Brandon and Lindsay did their best to convince her to come to the house instead of meeting in public.
Hey, Valerie, right? Yeah. Perfect. Lindsay, so nice to meet you. Come on in. I'll show you kind of where it's
By
at.
coming over, Lindsay could show Valerie that the PS5 actually works. Now, Valerie also wouldn't be handing over any money. You see, that was one of the pushbacks she gave Brandon. Thankfully, this had an easy fix. Brandon would be selling over the money when she made sure it was okay.
You're getting it for him, right? Yeah. That's so nice. Thanks for doing that. So it's over here.
So wait, she's getting the PS5 for that current boyfriend right there?
It's apparently like a special edition and everything. It's like literally brand new. I have no idea. I lived with my brother and he never came back and picked it up. So yeah, it's brand new. It's never been used. 30th edition. So
Yeah, the 30th anniversary. Yo!
To do that, we were gonna have her wait for a streaming kit that Brandon also wanted to buy off Lindsay.
You wanna
Earlier
trade?
today, we had him call her to
I'll
give her
trade.
heads up about it.
Can you go ahead and get the live streaming kit? I think they had one. They were trying to sell it too.
A what?
Live streaming kit.
The live streaming kit. Is
Should
that gonna fit in my car?
Yeah. But I'll go ahead and I have to clock in for work, so I'll message you during my break or something. Okay?
Alright, bye.
An hour after that call, Brandon would message Valerie that he already told Lindsay about the streaming kit.
Do you want to like hang out? I don't know if he mentioned, but there's like a live streaming kit also that like, did he talk about that at all with you?
Yeah, he did tell me.
It's just like headset, like live streaming stuff, like the basics. I let my friend Kendra use it, and so it's at her house right now because she did a stream with it. So, yeah, that's why I was like, I don't know if you like care to hang out for a little bit. Okay, cool. It shouldn't be that long. It should be like 20 minutes. Do you want a Celsius or?
Perfect. Valerie agreed to wait. Now, the whole reason we got her over was so Lindsay could test the PS5, right? But the funny thing is, she never turned it on.
I mean, I feel like it works out either way, though. Like it kind of checks, like it kind of works regardless of what the plan is. Sometimes you gotta just be prepared to just flip the switch and like readjust. You know what I mean?
Thank you so much. Yeah, I like very like minimalistic like aesthetic things, and so we just kind of like moved in not too long ago.
Valerie also didn't make any mention of it. I mean, maybe she doesn't know much about consoles. Maybe she's trusting Lindsay because she's quote-unquote Brandon's ex-coworker. Maybe the whole waiting thing threw her off, or maybe the view's just too distracting. Either way, she didn't mention anything, but at the same time, she didn't seem suspicious.
I might have some games also in the car too, but that's up to you guys if you want anything.
Okay.
How was the drive here?
It was pretty good.
Okay, I feel bad. Like
no, it wasn't too bad. It said 25 minutes, but then it turned out to be like 28, 30.
Oh,
that's not
bad then at
terrible.
all. Okay, good. That makes me feel a little better. Did you find parking and everything okay? I know it's like kind of rough. You checked the street signs and everything? You checked the street signs?
I did not.
Sorry. Yeah, I got like 3 tickets over here when I first moved in, so I gotta be like very cautious. Maybe we'll check that a little bit.
I think when you go around her in the chair, and then go in instead of going in front of her.
Before sending in James, we were going to give Lindsay 5 to 10 minutes to make Valerie comfortable.
Better be cut close.
Yeah, no, she is. I will ask her real quick. I'll double check, but it shouldn't be that long and everything. Thank you. No, I have a roommate. Yeah, our backyard, we do a lot of like dinners and campfires and stuff out there with our friends. Pretty fun.
Damn, all right, we lost an angle. It overheated.
It's really nice. I'll show you some of like the trails and stuff that I kind of go round and down in.
From all the waiting we had done, we actually ended up losing 2 angles. Thankfully, we still have 2 more though.
Oh yeah, I know, right? We're so lucky. It's been so bad with weather lately. I hate the rain. Yeah, just be really careful though right here, because I don't know why we didn't build a balcony or the landlord didn't build a balcony, but yeah, I mean, like we have like little trails and...
It's good.
Lindsay began laying the foundation for Brandon's entrance. You'll see what I mean soon.
Do you want to sit down out here actually for a little bit?
Valerie was starting to get comfortable. Then again, the way Brandon described her was that she was very social, so maybe this is normal for her.
So are you from LA at all?
Okay, so far everything's going good. Lindsay's doing a good job. She's doing a good job.
Yeah, we're ready for the decoy, I think.
It's natural. Up a little bit, yeah.
After a couple more minutes outside of taking in the view and making small talk, Lindsay eventually brought her back into the living room.
Yeah.
All right, where's the cue to get the decoy in there?
A little bit okay. Not yet, but we need to do some more time to like break the gas and everything.
My gut was honestly telling me that it was safe to send in James, but another part of me wanted to let Lindsay continue talking to her. I mean, their conversation was going so good.
Work. Yeah, we worked at Jersey Mike's together. I think we were there for like 3 or 4 months, but we were always on shift together, but I ended up leaving that job and went to Jimmy John's. How'd you guys meet?
We're on Tinder.
No way. Actually?
Yes.
That's crazy.
That's the only person that I've dated.
Okay, I've only heard horror stories, so I'm glad, like, yeah.
Yeah, no comment on the online dating. All I know is this: the online dating game. You get a girl's number, you can talk to them, you can plan out a date, whatever. They will, sometimes, more times than not, they do not go forward with the plans. Nope. Sometimes they just do not go forward with the plans. And then they'll try to make an excuse saying, you seem great, but like, I just don't think we're compatible. Like, how does that make any sense?
So long, and eventually she seemed to grow a little impatient.
just a couple blocks over. It shouldn't take her that long. I texted her, but she hasn't replied for some reason. I don't know what she's doing. She was at home, like y'all. Yeah, she was at home because I told her you were on your way. Because then I called you. I also called her and like made sure like she had the kit and like she was ready to go.
Seeing Valerie grow impatient, we decided to send in James.
You really don't have to compliment her at all this first go around.
A student is only as good as his master.
Well, the master is great, so
Let's see how good the student is.
Hello?
What's up?
Hey, this is my roommate. This is Valerie.
Hi, James. I'm good.
How'd the conversation go with your mom?
So I guess he broke his paw. So like yeah, so they have to do the whole process of 6 to 8 weeks, whatever, like monitoring it. So my mom's taking care of him, and it's kind of sad because like it's a little puppy, and I just got him, so it's like.
Mine
they
was
let
his
him play.
dog, and he was literally just walking around our house, like completely limping the last couple weeks.
Yeah, so I think it might have been like somewhere here, either falling off a bed or maybe in the backyard. I think so because sometimes it's like hard to like watch him all the time, but I think something happened. Yeah, I mean, I can't be everywhere at one time. I can't be everywhere. I can't be everywhere. It's just that sometimes like it's like a kid. Sometimes you leave the kid and like come back and like made a mess of something.
Damn. She's a little nervous.
Yeah, dude, this guy, we're not off to a good start again, man. We're not off to a good start with him again as a decoy, dude.
Came up with a puppy story. We knew we would get a reaction. James just had to capitalize.
My mom was taking care of him because like obviously I'm busy and stuff like that, so that's good.
Yeah.
No, they just put a cast on him, and then after that, I have a picture. I'll show you. He's a little cutie.
He's so cute.
Listen.
Oh no, you showed the dog. Oh my god, no.
From the very first interview that I had, you can tell just from
Dog Riz, that's what we're doing? I mean, it works, I guess. It does.
How much was it for everything?
It was like $2,500 for like the whole everything out the door because the cast and everything like that. Because I don't have like insurance, and I don't know how to do all that for like pets. No, I don't know how to do all that. I barely have insurance for myself, so like, it's worth it. It's my dog. So after he heals and like I get to take him outside and stuff like that. So we'll see how that goes. Why do you have pets? Oh really?
Cute.
What happened to him? Oh, sad. I'm sorry to hear that. Dang. So how do you know each other?
Oh, she's getting the PS5.
The one I told you not to sell, like it's limited
We
edition.
don't use it. Why would I not get rid of
But look at it, like it just fits the whole aesthetic. Like it's limited edition too. It's a gift for who's it for?
My boyfriend.
Okay, so it's like a gift.
Okay.
He's a gamer.
No, it's actually not a gamer. He bought it.
Oh, that makes sense. So you're not into games?
I feel like I want to give it more time.
Yeah, give it more time.
We wanted Lindsay in the room until we felt certain Valerie was comfortable with James. He rebounded nicely from the puppy thing and was now telling Valerie that he had a comfortable job in construction.
Well, she doesn't know, she won't question.
They put me on a truck by myself, and it's like 700 pounds. It felt like. So I was like, yeah, I almost broke my back, and I'm like, they're all like old grown men. So
She's
like,
being
"No,
way
you got
too
it.
talkative
You're
to
young. You
him.
can do it, and I'm like,
I can
all
tell
right.
why
Being, like, cold, like, yeah, I got
her
it.
boyfriend's like, he's definitely her type.
Nah, the new people, of course, especially someone young. It's like old people in that job, but like the young people, they're just like they. It has its pros and cons, but
she's showing interest.
We finally felt
Yeah,
confident to
she's
start getting
definitely being way too
Such a
talkative and
second
she's trying to get way too much to know him.
Just want to let you know. Is that okay? Okay.
you have nowhere to be.
No.
That might have made her a little angry. Ooh.
What do you do for fun?
Go out and
I was growing a bit concerned and thought we might lose the ISO, so we texted Lindsay to just get out of there.
What kind of dancing?
I'm gonna go try to call Kendrick because her location is not moving. Do you mind keeping her company for like a couple minutes? I don't want you to hang out here for too long. I feel really bad. I'll be right back. Yes, of course.
Valerie was for sure growing frustrated. I'm sure she was just trying to be nice and hide it. If we still wanted to give Brandon a solid test, James had to ask her out soon.
What I'm not into is
Yeah,
country.
you gotta make this
Like, I can
quick.
stage coach and stuff like that, but I'm not like bumping like country music in my car. Yeah, but I'm not bumping. It's just fun. Like the people are cool. Obviously the music, I don't really like. I don't know the songs. Like I know like.
How was it, Lindsay? How'd you feel around?
I feel like they were having a conversation and I was just there.
I mean that's cool and all that.
music, but you went to a country.
You don't turn down free things sometimes. On the way there, I was like headphones in, like trying to listen to some country music. Like let me get like the feel of it. But when I got there, I had like the, cause I don't like. I'm Hispanic. Obviously, you probably didn't know that. But I look white. I look white. Yeah. I'm Hispanic. Nah, yeah, I get that a lot. I'm Hispanic, so like I'm used to like the botas and like ranchero fit, like with the hat. Yeah. Really?
No, I really want to go.
Well, I mean, we can definitely go. You have to go now.
Okay, alright! Going after it early, okay! Straightforward, love to see it, dude. The confidence, bro. About damn time. Okay, my boy. You learned a couple things from the last time.
But basically like that whole like aesthetic is like fun because it's like kind of similar because it's country. Obviously the music is not the same at all.
Yikes. Like last time, James misses the perfect opportunity to apply pressure. Hopefully he remembers.
I mean, he did. He said he did apply pressure though. He said to her we should go sometime.
He could give Brandon a solid test, and hopefully Valerie passes and remains loyal.
Do you think she got irritated in any way, waiting for this live streaming kit, whatever?
I feel like she was annoyed at first, and now she's just like fine with it.
James must create another opportunity to try to get Valerie's number before she gets impatient and wants to leave.
But I'm like a no sabo kid, so it's like.
So you don't speak Spanish at all?
Nah, do you?
Yeah.
What's your ethnicity? Oh, so are you fluent Spanish?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm like a no sabo kid. Like I'm like.
Born in El Salvador.
Oh really? Damn, that's cool. I actually like that.
She's Salvadorian. I'm Salvadorian. You're Salvadorian too. Salvadorian women are crazy. I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding.
I know like that book Spanish, like that 9th grade Spanish. Yeah, I did, but it's a little different from slang. Slang is different from book Spanish, so it's like a little different. But damn, I'm like, can you teach me? Do you give lessons? I would love to learn. I would love to learn.
Bro, okay, dude, you're losing me.
As long as you think about it.
What, dog?
For sure.
Nah, it's when you're practicing it on a daily, it's so much different.
Wait, where are you from? You said Mexico?
So my family's from Mexico, like Jalisco. Yeah, but I live in LA.
Okay.
But I've been to Mexico like 5 times. I love it out there, but obviously I'm not like telling people like.
Have you been to like your parents' hometown, or
just like the generic place. Yeah, I haven't been to Jalisco yet, but I've been like to surrounding areas. I haven't made it over there yet, but I want to.
Like, what do you mean surrounding?
Like I've been to like Guadalajara.
What is
Oh,
this?
Lord, what in the world is
Guadalajara?
Yeah, she gotta teach him Spanish.
A coworker was showing me videos of Guadalajara.
Yeah, beautiful.
And he was showing me this crazy zoo. Like, you know how the skiing thing is? And you're just like...
Yeah.
It's a zoo. And you see the wild animals on your feet.
Being in the air like that kind of just scares me a little bit.
A tiger.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'll go on it once and be like, okay, that was enough for me. You like the gym?
Yeah.
I can tell you work out. Please say I can tell you work out.
I used to go to Bulls in Venice.
Okay, yeah.
You know, that's like the
Musclemania, yeah. What else do you, like, as far as, like, health? Like, besides working out, what else do you do? Do you meditate?
Dog! No, this guy's gotta be done being decoy. Dude, like, what are we doing, dude? What are we... Come on, bro. Dude. He takes way too long. Nah, dude, come on, bro. You move on to topics too quickly.
Meditate. I go rock climbing with my coworkers.
Rock climbing?
Yeah.
See, you're a thrill seeker. I like that. I think I would need to be around somebody that's a thrill seeker to do this type of
They
things.
definitely had to talk me into doing it, and they definitely held my hand throughout the
Yeah,
whole
see,
thing
like-
and did the belt thing for me, and like.
Yeah, I'm not that type of person. I need somebody like talking me into it. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna do it.
Well, it's indoor rock climbing.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I thought you were actually like on a mountain out here, like climbing. I'm like, that's kind of crazy. But have you seen outside? I'll show you. Like, so basically, there's like a.
Bro, come on, dude.
There's like a. How the backyard is set up.
Why?
The amount of time Valerie has already been here is concerning.
I'm pretty sure I know how my puppy like hurt himself.
Once again, James has multiple ways to try to get her number already. He's just gotta go for the ask out. But time is ticking. At any moment, she could grow even more frustrated and
Right,
leave.
no
Maybe it's
shit.
time to ask her out with a view, though.
We'll see what he does.
That's like the pros and cons of this house like this in the backyard. We've been trying to put a fence in, but obviously like we tell them and they say they will.
Is it super expensive?
Well, it'll obviously the landlord will handle it, but he says it'll get to it. But I mean, hey, the view is beautiful. But you said you worked out, right? You look good.
Nah, that's...
Turning your great idea into a business.
That looked like it was forced.
starts with the
That seemed like it was forced.
He could have told her she was more beautiful than the view, but this worked.
That's how I would. No, see, that's how I would have worded it. That's how I would have worded it. I would have said, "Hey, man." I mean, I would have been like, hey, I mean, back it up.
But I mean, hey, the view is beautiful.
But you're definitely more beautiful than this view, though. That's how I would have done it.
But you said you worked out, right? You look good.
Like that looked like, yeah. Again, it just felt forced.
She was more beautiful
It
than
felt
the view,
forced.
but this works. At least he was getting somewhere now.
You ever just come out here and eat dinner?
You know what's crazy about that? I'm like such like a homebody. Like I just sit in my room and eat dinner. Like I'm so used to this. It's different like living here versus like if I came to somebody's house and like I seen this, I'm like, oh, let's have dinner. I'm here like every day, so it's kind of like.
But if you come over some more, we could have dinner. Now progress off that.
I'd rather just
Yeah,
be inside,
like, dude.
bugs, mosquitoes and stuff, and I'm like.
I haven't had someone to eat dinner out there with. Come on, please say
Like,
that.
come on,
It's the
something,
worst.
dude.
Like it's not that. The only bad thing about out here is like it's super chilly. Like right now, like the breeze and stuff. I mean, we can go back inside, but that's.
Bro, oh my god, this dude's fucking pissing me off. He's had so many, dude. No, you cannot have him be decoy anymore. He's done. He's done being the decoy. Like, dude, he's got zero game. He's got no fucking game. None. He don't have it. An ounce of game in his soul. He does not apply pressure. He does not give her a good pick. Like, shouldn't even say it's pickup lines, but like, it's definitely lines where like you get a girl feeling that way. He has none of that.
Other than that, like it's cool, especially the hot tub and stuff.
Nah, hell no. Oh. Rookie. I feel like she liked it outside.
Yeah, like
No pressure outside. Should've
when he mentioned the view is nice, he should have applied pressure there.
started flirting a little more. But it can look different for us than him. He could be getting a vibe. That's what I'm saying. He could be getting a whole different vibe than what we're seeing. But he felt like that was best.
Once in a while I will. I won't say like I'm always in it. I think if I had like, if somebody came over and wanted to do it, then like, yeah, I would go in the hot tub.
Here we go. I can feel it. This has to be it.
But like on my own time, like I said, like I'm just like in my room.
People to do stuff.
I wouldn't say I need people, but like I would like to. Like it's just better to do it with somebody. I'm not the type to go to eat by myself. Like I would want to go eat with somebody. So like that's like the thing about that.
Like how I am with movies. I don't like to watch TV by myself.
Ooh. Yeah, I like to like recap, and I'm not having a recap. If I'm watching something, I'm like, want to talk about it, and I'm like, I can't talk about it with myself.
Maybe the ask out isn't coming. He's probably waiting for her to ask him out. He's got to go.
Yeah, I agree with you, Viom. This decoy sucks ass. I completely agree with you.
For the close, he's running out of time. Valerie's already looking at her phone.
Yeah, I want somebody to like experience it with me, so we can like talk and like that type of stuff. I think that's very important. Is like the connection.
Like, bro, she's losing interest in the conversation. Like, dude, move it! Get to it!
Communication with it. But I do have to leave soon, but I like the conversation. I have work to do, but I do like to.
Entertain me.
Wait a minute. Stay and entertain you? What the hell you mean by that?
I think we should pick up this conversation another time.
Oh my god, yo. That's how you ask her? Holy shit, dude. There's no way. There's no shot. She's passing this test.
And let me take you out.
James finally made his move.
I mean, I'm interested in getting to know you more. Let me take you out.
Take me out.
What do you like to eat? Tell me what you like to eat.
There's no way.
Your go-to dinner spot.
I like sushi. I can eat sushi every day.
Ooh. So like
I
Nobu?
don't have a go-to sushi spot or anything.
I'm not like a raw fish type of person, but I'll eat like the tempura rolls and the shrimp rolls, the crunch rolls.
You're from LA. And you
LA's not the land of sushi, but I'll eat the rolls, but I won't do raw fish like the salmon sashimi and stuff like that.
Equinox is more than an SUV. It's your, and your.
He almost did up. What the is he doing?
Jesus Christ.
I didn't teach him that.
It doesn't sit well on my stomach, so it's like.
I feel like you just have to go to like
That's the other thing about it, probably. Like, the quality of it.
Yeah.
I've been to Nobu, so I mean, let me take you out. We can hang out and go eat or something, if you want.
Yeah, see, yeah. I mean, there was no way she was failing failing this dude. There was no way. He didn't apply enough pressure. He didn't compliment her enough. He didn't make her feel special. Like the conversation was just bland. He didn't give her any hints that like he was into her until that specific moment. Like.
Oh wow, Valeria finally brought up her man, which is a good thing, but at the same time, it seems like she's thinking about it.
I just want to take you out. Let's start at dinner, and then we'll go from there.
Your boyfriend ain't gotta know. Please say that.
That's gonna be our first date.
Date?
I mean, obviously, I'll find you attractive. I want to get to know you more. I feel like on a more intimate level.
She's thinking about it. She knows. She's entertaining it.
You just met me.
That's why I want to get to know you more. That's why I said I'll take you to dinner. We'll go out, and then we'll go from there. What do you think? Tell me it. Teach me. I'm all ears.
The fact that she's even just thinking about it, though. She already brought you up once. All she's got to do is continue keeping that same energy.
But
honestly, he's not. I swear to God, if she... Hold on. Let's see this play out.
We can.
Okay. Okay.
Good night, yeah. Good night, guys. Good night, guys. There's no fucking way this bitch just failed from the worst decoy of all fucking time. There's no fucking way. Honestly, what the hell am I doing wrong? Like, that dude has no fucking... None. Zero. Zip. Nada. The blandest conversation I've ever heard. That awkward type. Like he comes off as awkward. And she just failed off that? Oh, hell no. How the fuck am I still single? There's no way. There's actually no fucking way that this girl just failed from this decoy. There's no fucking way. There's no way. She's got to be giving him a fake number or some shit. There's no way. No way. She just failed off of that decoy? Off of him? This guy? He literally spent zero game. He complimented her by saying, "You look good." Yeah, I like the view out here. You said you work out though, right? Yeah, you look good. You failed off of that? What the fuck am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? I need to know what I'm doing wrong. I need to know what I'm doing wrong. How the fuck am I still single? This guy over here is fucking risen up this girl. With the worst riz of all fucking time.
The Bulls continue keeping that same energy.
But let me get your number and then we can.
Okay, sure.
Did she do it?
Job done. All that matters is that we.
James may have done a good job in the end there, but Valerie has failed.
This is a whole other level because she's not even denying you. She's acknowledging your existence.
And still
accepts you.
So that makes you
holy shit.
at the gym. Yeah.
All Valerie had to do was continue to bring up her boyfriend. She had it.
That's my devil's advocate in me and voting on her side is she may just want to be getting out of this situation.
That's okay. So let's see a day 2 then.
Just keep telling us like I got a boyfriend. Is this a fake number? This better not be a fake number.
Why would it be a fake number?
Let me see.
Hi.
Okay, perfect.
Did you want to take this and
Yes.
day 2 to see like
Yeah, I would.
up to the date and stuff, or you think this is enough?
I feel like the writing's like already on the wall, you know, like even if like she goes like on a date with him or not, she was entertaining that too much.
This is above you.
Absolutely. With her body language and everything, like it's just too much. It's like this, playing with her hair and everything. No. How many other dudes have like she done this with that I don't know?
I can't believe
Keep the
this.
same energy. She already brought you up.
Yeah, she knew what she was doing. Like she knew for sure. But as you gonna like just walk out, like why is she with him there for so long?
I have to use the restroom though, but I'll be back.
Definitely has.
Oh, he's coming.
I could go talk to her.
You want to talk to her?
Yeah. Could break it off like right now.
Okay.
As James returns to the control room, Brandon decides to confront his girlfriends by himself first.
You got the live streaming clip. I think it's diabolical you walked in here. This is what you've been waiting for. Remember the key to Key was saying, right?
It was all on camera.
Yeah, it's all on camera. It's all been recorded.
Get your talkies, guys. Get your talkies. Because you guys already know.
I'm not even gonna do it. I'm just pissed off. I cannot believe she just fucking failed to that decoy. That was like F-Riz. Actually, no. I can't even give it an F. He got the number. And it's not a fake number either. I can't even give it an F. That was probably like a D minus Riz. You passed, but you barely passed. She gets an F, however. Like, F with a bunch of minuses.
This shit's gonna be good.
I can't believe she just failed this.
That was the start of his villain arc. See you in the gym, bro.
You were waiting for this? I found the streaming kit. What are you doing here?
What do you mean?
I came because you're taking too long. You were taking a while? Yeah? Or
What's going on?
no, that's
Why are you not at work?
why was I not at work? Why are you out here flirting with another guy?
Dude, hold on.
Why was I not at work? Why are you out here flirting with another guy?
Don't get it twisted, buddy. You still sucked at the end of the day, don't get me wrong. You were still horrible at rizzing at the end of the day, buddy. Don't get me wrong. Nah, I mean, I can't hate, though. I mean, you got the number. But, bro, that riz was terrible, dude. You still need some work. But, I mean, as opposed to the last time, you got the number. So, I guess you're making progress, but, like, that was still ass. That was still ass. So, don't...
Yeah?
I'm not flirting, first of all. He was trying to flirt with me.
That's crazy. Because, you know, it's
I told him I have a boyfriend.
yeah, because that's crazy. Because I thought I heard you agree to go on a date with him.
What the f*** are you talking about?
You didn't say that. That's crazy, actually, because actually, I got it all on camera. Yeah.
He's gonna miss it.
He said,
Brandon wasted no time calling us in there. He was done.
So that's why you brought me out here.
You wanna say that to the cameras too? That same stuff that you were talking with that guy, you wanna flirt? Like, you wanna admit to that in front of the cameras? We already got you in 4K over there. And you're seeing other dudes.
I I'm not seeing anyone.
What's up with the guy at the gym?
It was literally just words. What the f- is going on?
So you're gonna say that you weren't talking to that guy at the gym? You didn't agree to go on a date with him?
What are people doing here?
We're doing a test on you, see if you're a lawyer or not, and you failed. So,
I can't believe you would do this.
yeah, you spent a lot of time flirting with him. That's all I saw. I saw you playing, I saw you playing with your hair. You know,
You saw me waiting for you. I came here to pick up your stuff.
yeah, and it was all a lie. I wanted to see if you're a lawyer or not. Why were you lying to me about the guy at the gym?
So I think I would do you a favor. Is what you're telling me right now? Like you tried to.
All
You're trying to frame me right now because I didn't even do anything.
I didn't frame you for anything. It's literally all on camera.
I didn't go on the date. What date? This was the date?
Might as well have been.
Letting your boyfriend was in the other room, watching and listening into everything, like since the minute you got here. Like this entire house has been
I
bugged.
don't care. I didn't do anything.
He basically heard everything you said, so there's like literally no point in lying to him. He heard what you told James, who's been working with us this entire
Our
time.
relationship, like those words mean more to you than our relationship.
It seems like they mean more to you. Like,
I can't believe you did all of this to try to catch me when I
He did.
What did I do?
because you don't.
You failed to the worst decoy of all fucking time. Think about that for a second. Now, see, if it was me, I would have brought it to a day two. I would have brought it to a day two to see if she would have went through with it, because then she would have had no defense. But you agreed to go on a date. You gave him your real number because he called you on the number. You literally failed to the worst decoy of all time. If you're failing to that guy, you're failing to everybody. She belong to the streets. She take my money when I'm need. Yeah, she's a trifling friend indeed. Oh, she's a gold digger. Well, all the time. That dig on me. You just for the streets.
Communicate with me. You be going to festivals and stuff? I don't know anything about that. Going to parties, talking with other dudes.
You don't like to do that stuff, so what am I supposed to not go?
So you don't think you're giving your boyfriend like a reason to like put this together that has made him suspicious?
Tripping. Like, I think you have too much time on your hands. Like, you're crazy.
It seems like you have too much time. You're flirting with him the whole time, playing with your hair.
So, was I supposed to leave it out here?
You know, you could. Why'd you give him your number?
That doesn't even really something back.
He literally told you his intentions though too. He told you like he wanted to take you on a date. You knew and you still said yeah.
Well, that still doesn't mean that what you did.
I mean, the energy I got, you were gonna see me Friday night.
That's what you want, man.
That's what we wanted.
That's what you agreed
telling me
to.
what you thought I went to here, so I told you the same. I can't believe that you brought everyone here to talk to me.
We're just trying to help give him peace of mind.
You barely even respond my messages anymore.
With men or relationships.
I'm not trying to mend anything. I'm trying to know the truth. This is it. There's nothing to fix here. Whatever you thought this was, it's not anymore.
Why?
What do you mean why?
I didn't go on the date.
I got you on camera flirting with someone.
So that means I'm cheating on you?
Might as well.
If roles were reversed, would you be okay with him doing the stuff that he doesn't like you doing?
But I didn't do anything. It was just words. And you literally put me in this predicament.
You were going to. You agreed to it with him. You were feeling him.
I don't think I did anything wrong. I think it should have been,
That's crazy. Just leave at this point. Like, why are you still here? You've been here for so long.
say less.
Now she wants to leave after she's so comfortable.
I'm surprised Valerie stuck around for as long as she did. Shout out to her for looking out for her man and waiting this long for his PS5. But if only she stayed loyal. She had it too. And still failed.
And failed to the worst decoy of all time. Like, if she's failing to him, she's failing to anybody. See what the comments legit say. I guarantee you. Her, you don't even know my last name. What he could have said, you don't know mine either, but who knows? You might have it in the future. Oh, like, yes, dude! He needs work! This man's ribs feel like secondhand embarrassment. Yeah, a lot of the decoy's getting stressed out. Like they're like, dude, yeah, no shit. Like, dude, the decoy's getting inflamed. I'm not the only one that's saying this. Bro, worst decoy ever. How did he... like, I don't even know how he got... How did she fail? Bro, the decoy's getting flamed. He's getting flamed. Look at this comment. No way they brought this decoy back. Well, if she fails with this decoy, she's failed with anyone. I can read past grammatic. She's failed with any, so at least we know. Yeah. That sentence didn't make any sense either. Well, if she fails with this decoy, she's failed with any. Like, that sentence didn't make sense, but okay. But I get your point, though. Yeah, they should have did a day 2. They should have went to a day 2. Right, he's got the looks. Like, honestly, like... He doesn't need to go full court press on them, obviously. He just needs to throw a couple lines there. And then make his moves. Like, that's all he needs to do. So, I mean, I don't know. I can't believe she just failed with that decoy. That's fucking crazy. She failed with that, dude? Good lord. That's crazy. That's like freaking insanity. Like, I'm at a loss of words. Like, I just simply... I simply cannot believe that she failed to that fucking decoy. I simply... I can't I cannot believe she failed to that guy, to that decoy. She failed to him. Oh my god. Oh. Dude, I just can't. No. She failed to that. That's insane. I lost of words. Lost words. I just have nothing to say. You know what I'm gonna do? I could be a better decoy than that. I could be a better decoy than that. Sure, I don't have the looks like he does, but like, I have more game than him at least. I have way more game than he does. And I'm not a yapper either. I'm quick, straight to the point. I know it really seems like I'm a yapper when I'm on here, when I'm on stream and everything else like that, but like, I don't really need to talk about like the nitty gritty. Like I just want to get straight to the point. Boom, done. Bing, bang, boom. You know the vibes. Just gonna do this so we can get the fuck out of here. That just pissed me off.
Recap, Celtics edition. I don't really even want to talk about them, to be honest with you. No notes, not doing it.
They didn't deserve notes, honestly. They did not deserve notes. losing to a team with only 2 losses in the year. Your team's much better than theirs. Wasn't even worth doing the notes. They didn't deserve it.
Lost to a team that has won twice all year. Like, JB had 5 fouls in the third quarter. Keita had 4. You throw in Hugo Gonzalez in the fourth quarter. Why didn't you do it fucking sooner to try to provide any sort of spark? Sooner. Like, why aren't we doing things sooner? The only thing I've seen Joe do lately that I actually am like, wow, okay, is call timeouts. That's about it. We do nothing in those timeouts. We don't make any adjustments, but we call them. It's like, I can't do baby steps with you, Joe, at this point. Okay? Like, this is embarrassing.
Like, okay, people are starting to lose patience on Joe, and like, honestly, I'm kind of getting there also, like, there are games where he has great moments, and then there are games where, like, he looks like he's just entering the league. Like, we see how this team can win games, but then the next game, right? The next game, he goes away from what works. You know what I mean? Like, five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Playing like 11 out of the 13 guys on the team. Like, come on. Like, the rotations are just not consistent. There's not a set 10. There's not a set 10. There's not like a set. I would honestly, he needs to go like a set 9 on this team. Like, there needs to be 9 guys set on this team where they're getting consistent minutes each and every night. If you want to say 10, sure. But 9 is like the limit for me, at least. Like, he needs to play his 9 best guys, figure them out, Hey, for the people who aren't playing, like, for example, Hugo or Baylor, they need to be sent down to Maine so they can develop. There's nights where Minot gets 20 minutes a game or whatever it is, and there's nights where he gets 7, like he did. Like why? Give him some time on the court. Like why? Like the inconsistency just don't make sense. With the minutes, the rotations, the inconsistency there it just don't make sense.
You lose an NBA Cup game on your home floor on a Friday night in Boston, and from what I saw, the stands were not even packed, and that's fucking embarrassing. Listen, I'm not going to be able to go to every single game imaginable, even though I'd love to. I also, have a love of music, and I really wanted to see a band I thought I'd never see in my life. This was the first time in 10 years this band has been in Boston, and they were doing an anniversary album tour of their fucking best album ever, so I wasn't missing it. I watched up until the start of the fourth quarter on my phone, and I turned it off. We were losing. What?
Like right when like it looked like they were like gonna get into a rhythm again, then they just went back to their bad habits in the game, and then like it was lost. It was lost. I need to see more minutes from, like more consistent minutes from Minot. Like I don't care. It is clear as day when he gets legitimate minutes. When he gets legitimate minutes, he's good out there. Like 20 minutes in the game against Brooklyn before Friday night. 19 minutes, 10 points, 4 rebounds. I wish I could see his full stat line. Let me see his full stat line. Didn't have a steal, didn't have a block. Okay. Let's see. I just feel like with some of these role players, he pulls the string too quickly on some of these guys. Here we go. 22 minutes against the Grizzlies. 4 for 8 from the field, 1 for 4 from 3. He had 5 rebounds, 4 assists, a block, 9 points. He's not giving some of these guys enough burn. Like Minot, it can be a really good piece on this team. He's just not giving him the consistent time. He's not. And listen, that's frustrating. That's frustrating to see. Because I think he can be a really good piece on this team when Tatum comes back. I really think he could. You haven't played 20 minutes in one game, and then you haven't played 7 minutes. Like, make it make sense. He had a good game on Tuesday night in Brooklyn. Then you play him for 7 minutes, and like make the rotations make sense to me. I'm starting to lose my patience on it. Also, like, you're not gonna put these guys aren't gonna develop if you're not gonna give them the consistent time.
Like the largest lead was 18 for the Nets. No, it's lack of fucking effort and discipline. And it's just embarrassing at this point. Yeah, we can make all the fucking excuses in the world that the CBA fucked up our roster, Tatum's sidelines. That's fine. People need to step the fuck up and play basketball. You're getting paid millions of dollars to play a fucking sport. And if you're supposed to be able to play a fucking sport at this level, then fucking play it. Period. Now your recap, angry recap on the street.
Well, we're lucky it's a short one then, to be honest with you, because I could only imagine what that angry recap would have been like if it was back at the crib. That would have easily been like a 7-minute video. Again, listen, I'm not going to sit here and say that the Boston Celtics are going to be championship contenders this year. I'm not going to do that. But give us something. Like, make it watchable at least. Last night was unwatchable. It was unwatchable at points in that game. So, I don't know. Joe needs to really get it together. needs to get his set 9, or even set 10, and then go from there. Realistically, you want your best 9 out there for the regular season, your best 9, and that's what you go with. Not 11, 12 guys on the court in one game like that. No. Like, experimenting's been enough. Like, you're at 500 right now. You need to start dialing in and getting your best guys out there on the court. And listen, your best guys on the court right now, at least, the way I look at it, are Payton Pritchard, Derek White, even though White has not looked good this year. Payton Pritchard, Derek White, Jaylen Brown. I'll even say Walshy. Walshy's been phenomenal this year. I think he definitely deserves to be a consistent piece going forward. Like, his defense is there. His offense has been showing up too. Like, I definitely think he needs to be out there consistently. I definitely see some potential there in Walshy and Neemias Queta. Then, for your bench, it's got to be Hauser. Well, let's start off with Simons. It's got to be Anthony Simons, Sam Hauser, Josh Minot, Luka Garza. Then your 10th guy, if you're going to play 10, I'm giving it to Hugo. Your 10th guy's got to be Hugo. Baylor can't be getting any minutes. I think right now Hugo gets the 10th spot, like, if you are playing 10. But I guess it doesn't matter between Hugo and Baylor. If you want to flip-flop it game to game, in terms of matchup or whatever, then like that might be fine. That could be fine. But like, in terms of consistent minutes, it's got to be Pritchard, White, Brown, Walsh, Queta. Then it's got to be Simons, Hauser, Minot, Garza. Even though I think Garza's not that great, he's all you got there for your backup big. So that's where I stand on that. So I'm heading out of here. I got a long day tomorrow, and hopefully it's a win. I don't know if it's going to be a win. I mean, I think the Magic are definitely better than us. But there's no Paolo, and they're on the second night of a traveling back-to-back, so like maybe that helps the Celtics out in their favor. But we're going to just have to wait and see on that. So yeah, no kidding. Yeah. If they lose, bro, like, I mean, it is what it is, but like that would. It is what it is. So that's gonna do it for this one here. Leave a like if you guys enjoy. Subscribe if you guys knew you guys want to do. Go check out our website. Links in the description down below. You guys will be notified whenever we go live or drop an upload. Hit that notification bell so you be the first one to tune in. We'll be back live Monday, I would say. Yeah, I'll say Monday we'll be back live. I am going to have a video drop for you guys tomorrow. It's going to be a Red Sox reaction. Have not really talked Red Sox offseason. There was apparently a rumor that came out from Alex Spear that I missed, and we are reacting to Red Seat Radio in tomorrow's video. So be on the lookout for that. Video from the Celtics game will be up on Monday, and then we'll be live Monday night also. And then reactions will be coming throughout that entire week, too. Going to talk Bruins, going to talk Patriots, and then Then we'll go on from there. So that's going to do it for this one here. Thank you guys for watching this stream here. It's been your boy Jesse, and we will see ya next time. Good night, guys. Peace out. And as always, let's go C's, Bruins. Let's go Patriots. Patriots, hopefully they get a win tomorrow in there in Cincy. I'm gonna try and watch the game in the city. If I can't, though, it is what it is. So hopefully they get a win tomorrow. They got a big game tomorrow. Get themselves to double-digit wins, and there might be, if they win tomorrow, there might be somebody who is in some. Shouldn't say they're in trouble, but like they have a forfeit. They have a forfeit via Discord. Like Discord is gonna be determining what this guy's punishment is going to be. So get yourselves thinking already. Good night, everybody.